Like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Backdoor was created one summer when the whole hood got into it with each other. It was the S versus Jaro. STL versus Jaro. So during that summer, that was when the Backdoor word was created, and that became popping because I knew for a fact that wasn't none of the ops coming sliding on us because it was a certain person that was on our block that was preventing that from happening. So I knew the secret animosity and the secret hate was coming from the supposed to be guys, which was Jaro at the time, that was getting into it with niggas from the S and secretly scheming and plotting on them. So that's when niggas started bumping heads. Brick knocked out a couple of niggas that summer. Go upstairs to my grandma's crib. They finna try to do something to you, bro. And bro got me out that jam. We went upstairs to his granny crib. So they little ass left. The niggas, they finna try to do me bogus because they niggas had a 2x4 and everything. Bro. Yeah, I remember that day like it was yesterday, bro saved me on that. Just like I saved him a few times.
And you were a lot older than them or around the same age?
I'm a lot older. I just made 31 this year, so.
Oh, that's still young though.
It is still young, but them niggas still in their 20s. So
yeah.
I was just more of the advanced one. Yeah, I was more like the big brother to everybody. So Keef got me out of there. He man, hell no, that's my cousin. Woo. Same way I did him. I say, hell no, that's my little cousin. You feel me? And he got me out of that jam.
So you talking about the relationship, the friendship, like in a past tense type of way. So around what time did things start to change?
Things started changing like it came a certain time when I stopped coming over to the Michigan building, and he started hanging on Front Street more often on 61st and King Drive and like that. Then bro them started making the diss songs towards each other. So it was like pretty much a rap after that. The first little diss songs, the E-Day Is You Serious and all that going back and forth, that's when it was like, alright, it's an end to this shit. Then when he made that 300 and that
Tuka gang.
Yeah, so that was the sparking, because that's what got him on.
Yeah.
By him saying fuck us.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize that. So I don't be tripping. Like when I hear fans play music and it might be having that shit up in there, I don't trip because they don't know the backstory and you just a fan and you like music. So I'm never mad at when the fan plays Dirk, Keef and all them.
Yeah.
I understand. Y'all wasn't around for this.
Yeah.
I'm a person that actually been there.
Yeah.
So you get a pass with me.
Yeah.
Couple of other people, it used to be a time where you couldn't pay none of them niggas songs. You would ride through a block. If you get motherfucker hear you playing some Keef, you might get random shots sent at your car. Oh God. You ain't gonna know where them shots came from, but this one of them blocks you can't ride through playing none of that shit. It used to be like that in the city at the time. You couldn't play certain niggas songs in certain hoods, in certain parts of the city. Cause that's how deep it was on that beefing with rap. Like us being around Brick Squad, JoJo World, all that, man, like Lil JoJo used to come to my crib.
Lil JoJo used to come to your crib too, bro?
Yes. He done been in my house. His brother Swag, like all of them, like I look at them like extended family. You feel me? So they done all been to my house. So
man, damn, bro, you really been in the mix since the beginning. But bro, I'm curious to know, with Chief Keef in particular, man, like him coming out with 3Hunna and he took off and really opened the door. He really opened the door, man, in so many words for, you know, his people, the BDs. Like a lot of BD artists.
that's because one of the BDs that have money put their money behind him.
What you mean? You talking about?
Like, it came to certain shit. Like, there was a motherfucker with some money that put some money behind him and invested in him. When they seen him take off from that Bang song, one of the big BDs put some money behind him, and that's how he was able to take off the way he took off. Because you got somebody that was willing to invest in you and believe that you would make it. So,
but what I was gonna say, and I mean, but then you see Lil Reese, you see Lil Durk, so on and so forth. But
I done seen all these guys, like, in real life. It was a time where they wanted us to work together. Like, it was one of the big BDs. He was hanging on our block on Rose for a summer. And R.P. Dark. Dark was like one of they guys. They used to fuck with the BDs from Newtown that was on our side, staying on our block. Dark brung Lil Reese on the block with him one time in his whip. I think him and Dirk was in Dark whip together or something. But they was hollering at my peoples and them from Newtown, the BDs and shit. And they seen like, man, don't nothing happen when fool out here. They able to come through. Like, I say, like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Backdoor was created one summer when the whole hood got into it with each other. It was the S versus Jaro. STL versus Jaro. So during that summer, that was when the Backdoor word was created, and that became popping, because I knew for a fact that none of the ops coming sliding on us, because it was a certain person that was on our block that was preventing that from happening. So I knew the secret animosity and the secret hate was coming from the supposed to be guys, which was Jaro at the time, that was getting into it with niggas from the S and secretly scheming and plotting on them. So that's when niggas started bumping heads. Brick knocked out a couple of niggas that summer. I remember.
So what's the connection for the people on the outside looking in who are not hip to this, like STL and Jaro? Like, what's that connection, bro?
STL and Jaro, two separate gangs but in the same neighborhood. Jaro got like a mixture of every gang in it. STL mostly GDs. So
mostly G, so it's BDs too though?
I don't know no BD from the S. So that's why I'll say everybody from the S is GD, basically.
Because I know when I was chopping up with in a couple other interviews, they were saying like people like Brick was a BD. I didn't know that.
Brick is the only BD, but Brick is not from the S. Brick is from the low end.
Oh,
Alpha.
But don't you claim though STL though?
We claim where we from. We claim where we grew up at. I say if I claim STL, I claim STL because them the niggas I was always around, and I was always red, and them the niggas I got more respect for. But far as me and Brick, we was always on some low end and no end type shit. So it wasn't about claiming no certain shit. We still project niggas. We them boys from the Wells at the end of the day. So that's how we start. Look, we from the low end, bro. We from the low. That was me and his mentality when we together. That's when we created the OTG shit. OTG. That's only the game. So that was me and Brick. Lil J even was a part of the shit at the time. You feel me? A lot of niggas was a part of the OTG shit.
Okay.
Because that was a way to connecting all us from the different gangs together as one. Like Dirk came with the OTF. We had OTG. We even had an OTG show that's probably still up on YouTube.
Oh dang! Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Like every day within our life, shit we do it every day. You will see us outside.
Oh, like vlogs and stuff. Okay.
Like yeah, vlogs. Like we got from when we first started performing shows when it used to be Adriana's. We got that shit from when we did shows together and shit like that. So it's like real history out there.
Go deep, yeah.